You rocking with me and my chat family. I'm on the MIC. In case you don't know me, my name is WC from San Francisco, California. I'm doing live stream lately. I started in 2008, and it's been great. My specialty is short form videos. Um, I got in and out and in and out and in and out. Damn near was out again, but I'm not giving up. In case you guys don't know, that GSLL, that stands for grow stronger, last longer. And my idea for that was to not give up, you know. Um, and I haven't. My wife asked me to take a break for a couple of days, and I did. So I haven't live streamed for a while. So my apologies for that. But you guys know the old saying, right? Happy wife, happy life. So I took a break. I didn't I didn't post last night. I didn't post this morning. I didn't post the morning before. So, and then effectively, I won't be posting on Sunday. I'll have a live stream, a pre recorded live stream, sorry, a pre recorded live stream on Sunday. And you guys can check me out then. Um, for the most part, it's been a tough ride. I mean, you know, like everybody else, I started at zero. And in between the beginning and now, I raised a kid and worked two jobs and, went through the normal ups and downs of life. I lost a few people, came back, lost a few friends, you know, ups and downs and stuff. But here I am. And I'm not giving up. GSLL, grow stronger, last longer. That's my motto. I know it sounds sexual, but it's not meant to be. Uh, I thought I'd give you a little different perspective today. See, this is my other window. I have the blessed opportunity to have a octagon shaped window. So, well, not octagon. It's half of an octagon because this window is that way, and this window is this way, and the other window is that way. So it gives me not 360, but I don't know, half of that, which would be, I don't know, 150, 180-degree view from my window. And I'm next to the noisy street, but today it's not that noisy. Yeah. The electric cars don't make noise at all. It's usually the trash trucks, but the trash already got picked up. So, and there are no bees in the air today. Nice and sunny. I'm allergic to bee stings, so if a bee ran in here right now or flew in here right now, show would be over temporarily. I'm not into no bee stings. So how is everybody? Um, did you miss me? I hope you did. Anyway, I'm here now. Um, my wife is here. I see I got one person in the chat. I'll we'll probably do a live stream tonight as well because it's not fair to my audience to just split like that, especially when they're looking for me. But you know, hey, I gotta live with her, man. You don't have to live with her, man. You know. If she says take a break, I'll take a break. She didn't naturally just come out and say, nigga, take a break. Excuse my language. but she did say it. Oh, you're not doing your live stream tonight? No, I'm gonna take it easy. Oh, that's good. I'm so happy. Naturally, every husband wants to make his wife happy, so um, I did that, and there's some other things that I need to do that I haven't had time to do, or I have had time to do, but I'm neglecting to do them. And then I was trying to do my income tax the other day. Come to find out, I probably don't have to worry about it because I'm on Social Security. So, and I don't work. I'm semi-retired. One of the things I need to do is check on my pension, and I've been putting it off every day. You know, but eventually I may have to do that to get to that. And you know, that's basically what's been happening. So you guys haven't missed nothing. A friend of mine told me the other day that I have a nice reading voice. And he said, WC, maybe you ought to try uh, reading some stuff, like for, for your live stream. And I thought about it and I said, you know, might be a good idea. So I picked a book that I happen to love and I haven't read it in a long time. And I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with it. And this is the book. It'll probably come out backwards, but this is the book. Didn't cut the light on either. And the printing is in black, so you can't hardly see it. But I can tell you what it is. It's The Prophet by Gibran. And I just happen to love it. It was printed a long time ago. Back in, let's see, this is the book. Oh, I don't even have my glasses. Hold on, let me get my glasses. Can't read nothing without my glasses. Watar. Kind of dusty. Everything's dusty around my old apartment. It's the drawback from the street. All the dust comes up here. So it was printed. This is the book. That's his art illustration. He did that illustration, and this is the book. And it was printed in 1923, if you can believe that. And it was reprinted 123 times. And this is the 25th printing. This book might be kind of rare, but I've had it for a long time. It says it's number 53 of 9,543. So this is number 53. And the two passages I'm going to read are from The Coming of the Ship. You probably can't see that. And Love, on Love. Okay. And Khalil Gibran. All right. The Prophet. So here we go. going to start getting noisy right when I start to read, I bet. Al Mustafa, the chosen and the beloved, who was a dawn unto his own day, had waited 12 years in the city of Orphazalie for his ship that was to return and bear him back to the isle of his birth. In the 12th year, on the 7th day of Elul, the month of reaping, he climbed the hill without the city walls and looked seaward. He beheld his ship coming with the mist. Then the gates of his heart were flung open, and his joy flew far over the sea. And he closed his eyes and prayed in the silences of his soul. But as he descended the hill, a sadness came upon him, and he thought in his heart, how shall I go in peace and without sorrow? Nay, not without a wound in the spirit shall I leave this city. Long were the days of pain I have spent within its walls, and long were the nights of loneliness. And who can depart from his pain and his loneliness without regret? Too many fragments of the spirit have I shattered in these streets, and too many are the children of my longing that walk naked among these hills, and I cannot withdraw from them without a burden and an ache. It is not a garment I cast off this day, but a skin that I tear with my own hands. Nor is it a thought I leave behind me, but a heart made sweet with anger and with thirst. Yet I cannot tarry longer. The sea that calls all things unto her calls me, and I must embark. For to stay, though the hours burn in the night, is to freeze and crystallize and be bound in a mound. Fain would I take with me all that is here, but how shall I? A voice cannot carry the tongue, and the lips that gave it wings. Alone must it seek the ether. Alone and without his nest shall the eagle fly across the sun. Now, when he reached the foot of the hill, he turned again toward the sea, and he saw his ship approaching the harbor, and upon her brow the mariners, the men of his own land. And his soul cried out to them, and he said, sons of my ancient mother, you riders of the tides, how often have you sailed in my dreams, and now you come in my waking, which is my deeper dream. Ready am I to go, and my eagerness with sails full set aside awaits the wind. Only another breath will I take in this still air, only another loving look cast backward. And when I shall stand among you, a seafarer among seafarers, and you, vast sea, sleepless mother, who alone are peace and freedom to the river and the stream. Only another winding will this stream make, only another murmur in this glade, and then shall I come to you, a boundless drop to a boundless ocean. And as he walked, he saw from afar men and women leaving their fields and their wine vineyards and hastening toward the city gates. And he heard their voices calling his name and shouting from the field to field, telling one another of the coming of his ship. And he said to himself, shall the day of parting be the day of gathering? And shall it be said that my eve was in truth my dawn? And what shall I give unto him who has left his plow in mid furrow, or to him who has stopped the wheel of his winepress? Shall my heart become tree heavy laden with fruit, that I may gather and give unto them? And shall my desires flow like a fountain, that I may fill their cups? Am I a harp that the hand of the mighty may touch me, or a flute that his breath may pass through me? A seeker of silences I am, and what treasure have I found in silences that I may dispense with confidence? If this is my day of harvest, in what fields have I sowed the seed, and in what unremembered seasons? If this indeed be the hour in which I lift up my lantern, it is not my flame that shall burn within therein. Empty and dark shall I raise my lantern, and the guardian of the night shall fill it with oil, and he shall light it also. These things he said in words, but much in his heart remained unsaid, for he himself could not speak his deeper secret. And when he entered the city, all the people came to meet him, and they were crying out to him as with one voice. And the elders of the city stood forth and said, go not yet away from us. A noontide have you been in our twilight, and your youth has given us dreams to dream. No stranger are you among us, nor a guest, but our son and our dearly beloved. Suffer not yet our eyes to hunger for your face. And the priests and the priestesses said unto him, let not the waves of the sea separate us now, and the years you have spent in our midst become a memory. You have walked among us as a spirit, and your shadow has been a light upon our faces. Much have we loved you, but speechless was our love, and with veils has it been veiled. Yet now it cries aloud unto you, and would stand revealed before you. And even has it been that love comes not, it's our own depth unto the hours of separation. And that's the illustration. I don't know if you can see it. These are all his illustrations, by the way. And others came also and entreated him, but he answered them not. He only bent his head, and those who stood near saw his tears falling upon his breast. And he and the people proceeded toward the great square before the temple. And there came out of the sanctuary a woman whose name was Almitra, and she was a seeress. And he looked upon her with exceeding tenderness, for it was she who had first sought and believed in him when he had been but a day in the city. And she hailed him, saying, prophet of God, in quest of the uttermost, long have you searched the distances for your ship, and now your ship has come, and you must needs go. Deep is your longing for the land of your memories, and the dwelling place of your greater desires. And our love would not bind you, nor our needs hold you. Yet this we ask ere you leave us, that you speak to us and give us of your truth, and we will give it unto our children, and they unto their children, and it shall not perish. In your loneliness you have watched with our days, and in your wakefulness have you listened to the weeping and the laughter of our sleep. Now therefore disclose us to ourselves, and tell us all that has been shown you of that which is between birth and death. And he answered, people of Orphazeles, of what can I speak save of that which is even now moving within your souls? Then said Amithria, speak to us of love. And he raised his head and looked upon the people, and there fell a stillness upon them. And a great voice he said, when love beckons to you, follow him, though his ways are hard and steep, and when his wings unfold, you yield to them. Though the sword hidden among his pinions may wound you, and when he speaks to you, believe in him. Though his voice may shatter your dreams, and as the north wind lays waste the garden, or even as love crowns you, so shall he crucify you. And even as he is for your growth, so is he for your pruning. Even as he ascends to your height and caresses your tenderness branches that quiver in the sun, so shall he descend to your roots and shake them in their clinging to the earth. And here's the illustration. Like sheaves of corn, he gather you unto himself. He threshes you to make you naked. He sifts you to free you from your husk. He grinds you to the whiteness. He keens you into your pulp, and then he assigns you his sacrifice, fire, and you may become sacrifice bread for God's sacred feast. And all these things shall love do unto you, that you may know the secrets of your heart, and in that knowledge become a fragment of life's heart. But if in your fear you would seek only love's peace and love's pleasure, then it is better for you that you cover your nakedness and pass out of love's threshing floor unto the seasonless world, where you shall laugh, but not all your laughter, and weep, but not all your tears. Love gives not but itself, and takes not but from itself. Love possesses not, nor would it be possessed. For love is sufficient unto love. When you love, you should not say, God is in my heart, but rather I am in the heart of God. And think not you can direct the course of love. For love, if it finds you worthy, directs your course. Love has no other desire but to fulfill itself. But if you love and must needs have desires, let these be your desires, to melt and be like a running brook that sings its melody to the night, to know the pain of too much tenderness, to be wounded by your own understanding of love, and to bleed willingly and joyfully, to wake at dawn with a winged heart and give thanks for another day of loving. to rest at noon hour and meditate love's ecstasy, to return home at eventide with gratitude, and then to sleep with a prayer for the beloved in your heart and a song of praise upon your lips. And that, my friends, was The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, first two chapters. I hope you enjoyed it. Kai Gaming, what's up, man? Did you enjoy that? Khalil Gibran. Did you enjoy that? I read that book. I read part of that book. That's Khalil Gibran. He did his own art too. That's a self-portrait, I believe. He did that himself. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun reading it. This is your boy W.C. We 26 minutes in. And this is my live stream. I know it's been a couple of days, but G.S.L.L. Grow stronger, last longer. And even in my absence, I believe I have grown. Even in my absence. I did some meditation, you know, looked over a few pages, went to a few live streams, saw a few of you guys. Yeah. Took a little breather. Probably be back tonight. I don't know what time. I'll post it ahead of time, maybe half an hour ahead of time or something. So you guys can catch me if you want to catch me. I posted a lot of new videos, so that's what I like to do. I like to create. So I posted quite a few new videos for you to see. Oh, my iPad, excuse me, my iPad is out of power right now. I spent too much time in my studio. And when I finally decided to live stream, I realized I had no power on my iPad. So I won't be able to visit you right away, but I will visit your page later. I know who's here and who's not. You know me, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna come visit you anyway. That's just my way. So we got Kai Game, and I'm gonna come and see you. Philip is here. Hey, what's up, Philip? Did you miss me? My wife Vicky is here. Okay, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button and subscribe if you know my content. All right. So what did you hear? Did you hear the two chapters that I just read on Khalil Gibran? I just tried something new. I read a couple of chapters of The Prophet. Philip said it's always fun to see you, WC. Yes, sir. It's fun to be seen. Yeah. Um, I didn't miss you guys because I have visited your pages. I don't think I went to your page, Kai. I'm gonna go to your page. But if I saw you, in the last 24 hours, I left a note so I dropped by. And it wasn't that I was completely off of YouTube. I just didn't do any live stream. So that's not going to always be the case. I was really a little pissed, to be honest with you, because it's not against you guys, but uh they playing with my numbers again, my live stream numbers. And you know, sometimes it's up where it's supposed to be, and then sometimes they steal 10 or 15 hours from me. And I'm not giving up though, because GSLL stands for Grow Stronger, Last Longer. And that's what I intend to do. Grow stronger, last longer. And if you know me, I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Yeah. So it's 4:27 a.m. in the morning here. I just woke up 20 minutes ago. How are you feeling, man? That's pretty early. Maybe you need to get some more sleep. Yeah, it's like 12 o'clock here. Almost 12 o'clock p.m. I mean in the afternoon. 4:27 in the morning, man. That sound like me. That sound like something I would do. I stay up late, man. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Ancient Aliens uh program on TV. I think I watch a whole season at a time. And I'm watching this other thing on Hula. This series called Beauty. I watched nine episodes of that. Yeah. I'm a binge watcher. When I start watching, I watch the whole thing. Yeah. Philip said, I went to bed earlier. I had a great sleep. Oh, good. Well, yeah, man. You can't do it without sleep. Even if you try, you can't do it without sleep. Eventually, you're gonna fall asleep. I think I went to sleep today about 3 o'clock. Yeah, yeah, man. You know, I'll leave the TV on. The TV's watching me, and my TV got so where I can't even cut it off with the hand control. I even ooh, get out of here. I don't have no screen, so I get all kind of bugs flying in here. Um, I just unplugged it, man. I woke up this morning and unplugged my TV, making noise all night. I have watched Ancient Alien series. It's really interesting. Oh yeah. Oh good. So we do have that in common. I'm so glad. I didn't think anybody watched it except me. Uh so they were talking about Darren Kuyu and uh Kobeki Teple, all these places that they have all these stones and monuments and stuff they can't explain. You know what it's about. So ancient alien theory that the ancient aliens visited our planet and all that stuff. So I started watching that stuff. Oh, thank you for not coming in, Mr. B. I don't think I'm gonna take a chance with you, guy. You might decide to come back. I don't want to be ran out of my own program. Close my windows a little bit. So yeah, I was up late watching that, and something gets interesting to me. I just stay with it, man. I can't I can't stop in midstream. If it's interesting to me, I just stay with it. You know. Be mean, double tap that screen. Like my friend Capital One's wife always says, don't be mean, double tap that screen. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, man. So I told my wife, I said, I've been away too long. My friends are probably missing me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to live stream today. So she was with it. She said, okay. The way they made the pyramids is incredible. Mysterious because even modern tools couldn't do such a good job. Yeah, and the tonnage, man. I mean, you talking about some serious weight. I mean, each one of those stones is like over 10 tons. Some of it even more, 100 tons and all that. And they didn't used to let the cameramen come too close. Like every time you saw a program, you would never see anybody right up close to the pyramid. I'm talking about in the early stages. They never let nobody come close to the pyramid. And in a way, that kept you from getting a real perspective of how big the pyramids were. But now they showing you all kind of stuff that in this new season, they showing you all kind of stuff they never showed. Like, I don't want to give it all away because then you might miss some of it. But the size of the pyramids compared to a human body, the size of the stones and all that, and things that they have newly discovered that's inside the pyramids and stuff they're showing. And then what really blew me away is this cap. It's right at the top of the pyramid. And I always wondered about that, you know, and I forget what they call it, but it has all these symbols all over it. And you know, if you know anything about the pyramids don't have any writing, you know, no hieroglyphs, nothing, right? But this cap that they say was like on top of the pyramid, it's amazing. All that stuff is amazing. So I've been watching that and I'm trying to get up enough nerve to go downtown and get my pension so me and my wife won't have to worry about it. My social security is holding me up, but if I went on and just go ahead and admit that I'm retired, get my pension, I'll have few more nickels to rub together, you know. Lee Partridge says, hey, WC, what's going on? Ridge, that's right. What's up, Ridge? The guy behind me is KAHLIL Gibran. And if you ever want to look up his book, it's called The Prophet. And I just read 2 pages of it. So not 2 pages, I'm sorry, 2 chapters. And if you missed that, pull the live stream back and check it out. It's, I love the poetry from that. The book was written, believe it or not, in 1923, and it was republished in 1951. And I just happen to have a copy. It's pretty rare. Um, I read 2 pages, 2 chapters. Check it out, man. It's some good poetry in there, you know, and it's deep. It's called The Prophet. And that's his art in the background. That's his self. He did that self-portrait, KAHLIL Gibran. And this is what the book looks like, but you you won't be able to really see it because I have the green screen up. Maybe if I take the green screen down, you can see. I'll take the green screen down. This is what the book looks like, but you can't read it because it's embossed in black, so you can't read it. But it says the prophet on the side. You might be able to read it. It's the prophet by KAHLIL Gibran. It's a rare book. So if you get a chance, check that out. The way they made the pyramids, yeah, yeah. They can't figure it out, man. They can't figure it out. Modern tools couldn't do it. So that must have been something going on back in the day, that some kind of power that they had. Okay. And timestamp it, yeah. Definitely timestamp it. Philip said timestamp it. And so oh yeah, I'm just amazed at all that stuff, man. And I hope before I die that they figure out how it was done. But some of you young people like Ridge, you'll be around when they figure it all out, you know. But I probably won't be around when they finally figure it all out, because they've been trying to figure it out for seems like over 100 years, maybe a couple of hundred, 200 or 300 years. They've been trying to figure that out. How did they do it? It's a lot of mysteries besides the pyramids, though. You know, a lot, and they can't figure out how things have been done. But then there's a lot that they have discovered too that they still haven't told us about. And that's another reason why I like to watch that program, because they expose a lot of stuff that the mainstream media doesn't know about, you know, unless they look for the information. Like the other day, I knew about magnets, you know, and how they levitate. They make things levitate, and they use certain type of electrical charge to make magnets stronger and all this other stuff, so that they can use the magnets to levitate. So they use that in railway transportation to this day, you know. But then I didn't know about the anti-gravity field that can be created if they use a certain thing to create a certain temperature. Ah, it's just it's too much, man. It's too much to explain, but they can make things levitate, you know. And they have things that can make you virtually invisible. You know, they've come up with a lot of things that we didn't used to think were possible, or what's possible. And now it's possible. And by the time you get to be my age, maybe all that'll be out in the open, you know. Things they found on different uh, parts of the moon and Mars, you know. Um, used to be water on Mars. Did you know that? Used to be water on Mars, and things like that they don't normally, you know, like put out there, you know. But by the time, you know, you get to be my age, you'll know a lot more. They'll probably be, you know, exposing a lot more of what's going on, you know. But I don't know. We'll have to see. They're so good at keeping secrets, you know. Everything's a secret because they don't want to, you know, rock the apple cart and keep that money coming in, you know. Yeah. Anyway, it's nice to see everybody, Lee and Lee, uh Philip, good to see you. You guys didn't even miss me, huh? Didn't even miss me. How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, I need to shave my head again. I can see them little hairs sticking up. I thought I did a good job. Guess I gotta shave it again. So the weekend is here. What you guys gonna do? Did you get your new glasses? Rich, you kept talking about them glasses. Did you get your glasses, man? Philip missed me. Oh, good. Rich kept talking about his glasses. He said he couldn't wait to get his glasses. I was just wondering, did he get his glasses? WC, I'm getting some new glasses. I'm like, what's wrong with the old ones? He couldn't tell me. I don't know. He just liked the idea of getting new glasses. That was kind of funny to me. Yeah. Anyway, 15 minutes to go. Philip, you said you did another video. I only see 2 videos on your page, Philip. Maybe I need to go back over there and look again. I only seen 2 videos on your page, man. You said you did another video. I'm wondering which one are you talking about? I already liked both of them. The one with your song, I did a remix of that one, and the other one, uh, I already liked the one where I think your congregation is singing a song. And you wasn't talking about doing another video. I was talking about how one of my videos is over 700 views. Oh, okay. Which one is it? Is it the one with the song that I remixed? Because that should have helped you. Or is it the first one that you did with the people singing on the porch and the guy playing the guitar? Which one was it? I thought the song was kind of quirky, so I did a remix of the song. I hope that helped you. Which one was it? 700 views is not easy to get. I think it may be the one on the porch. I can't remember. Oh, well, I liked them both. So, yeah, I liked them both, man. 700 views is not easy to get, especially if you haven't posted a lot of stuff. Unless it's decent and people want to see it, they're not going to watch it. I posted about at least 10 or 15 more videos in the last few days. Go check it out. Yeah, go check it out and let me know. I'm not going anywhere. I got 12 more minutes. Matter of fact, let me put my green screen back up here, man. Let me put my green screen back up, man. I'm gonna disappear like that. It's the one on the porch with the people singing. The other one has 200 and something views. Every time I check, it will. Every time I check it, they keep growing in views. Oh, good. Well, I always told you you could be a creator, but I'm gonna tell you something. It's not all it's cut out to be. Are you thinking about being a creator now? Because it's not no cakewalk. I'm gonna tell you. Do you going to sing another song, but an original? Okay. When are you gonna do that? Haven't made up your mind yet? I might do it this morning, possibly. Okay. Well, I'll check back in with you and see it. Is that your real singing voice, or were you trying to be funny on that other song, the one you sung? Were you trying to be funny, or was that really the way you sing? I got nothing against the way you sing. I thought it was kind of funny. Somebody got some stuff coming in. Yes, my voice is weird. I truly sound like that. Oh, okay. Okay. Nothing wrong with it, man. You know, it is what it is. You definitely have a unique voice. 50, I've been told my voice is very unique. Oh, yeah, that it is. That it truly is. Never heard nothing like it. I don't mean that in a sarcastic way. It's just different. Anyway, this your boy Dub C. Phillips here in the place to be. Mr. Riz dropped in to see me. I like to thank each one of my family. Kai Gaming, my lovely wife, Vicky. I didn't even invite my test channel today. I just came by myself. And if you did drop in on me, I will come and visit you later. If not sooner, later. 55 minutes in, 5 minutes to go. Don't you know? Come check me out tonight if you get a chance. Blessing to you, WC. Same here. May God bless you and keep you in all your ways. Make sure you acknowledge him. He might grant you blessings and understanding. And keep your eyes into the hills from which cometh your help from you. Because your help cometh from the Lord who sits on high. Right, Philip? Philip is a very religious man. I got no problem with that. Always remember, folks, on top of being merciful and forgiving and loving and trying to be understanding toward one another, that you be good to yourself so that he may bless you and keep you and give you strength in all your endeavors, and you may help others struggle through this thing called life. Amen. Beautiful day in San Francisco, but I'm not going nowhere. I don't think my wife wants to get out and go nowhere today. So I'm just going to stay in and watch some more Ancient Aliens. What do you think about that concept, though, Philip? Do you think that back in the day, people may have thought that when they saw things, they were actually looking at aliens? When they saw things in the sky? What do you think about that? It's a possibility or not? They didn't have a lot of things to, use as a framework as far as the understanding. They called them a lot of different things, but they could have been aliens. You never know. I'd like to know your opinion. What do you think about that? Possibility or no? I think it's a possibility, personally. Especially when you start talking about Ezekiel and the wheel within the wheel and how many other people around the world saw things flying in the air and said they were big birds and all kind of imanas and different things. What do you think about that possibility, Philip? Possible or not? I don't believe in aliens, but imagine 1,000 years from now, if our civilization is, if our civilization has it is now is destroyed, what would the future generations think of us? They may think we were aliens. Good point. Well, I'm sure there are things we don't understand that will be made clear to us one day or another. And I have to think in the vastness of space with all the millions and billions of stars and planets out there in the solar system. that there had to be somebody other than us somewhere out there, you know, in the cosmos. That's just my personal opinion. But who can say for certain? I mean, in any event, have a blessed Friday. Be careful out there. Watch out for the loonies and the toonies and the crazy people. They are among us. Like Michael Jackson says, you are not alone. We are not alone, man. And if they are out there, takes all kinds. I hope we show them love. They show us love. And maybe we are part of a bigger family picture than we even know. Who knows for certain? All will be revealed. I heard it said, whatever is done in the darkness will be brought to life. Am I right? Am I right about it? You know I'm right about it. Hey, excuse me. Bless me. This your boy Dub C. Always remember, be good to yourself so that you can be good and help others. Peace. Check you later, Philip.